Control round of applause for our good friend Kris Fade from Virgin Radio Dubai. How about that?
This is great. You guys are so good.
Welcome aboard.
It's so good to be honoured to be here. I didn't know I was going to get
Chris,
on the radio. This is great.
Give us a potted history. Where'd you start? Where'd you end up? Where are you now? What's going on?
Grew up in Sydney. Left Sydney 16 years ago to start Virgin Radio Dubai.
Wow.
The first ever Virgin Radio sort of brand in the Middle East. And said to mum and dad, I'll be there for 2 years. And 16 years later, I'm still there with the Kris Fade Show, which is the biggest radio show in the country.
Good for you, mate. You look so well.
I feel good.
You're into your wellness, aren't you?
I'm trying. I used to be obese. So I was about 130 kilos.
Right.
And then I sort of found health and wealth and tried to...
Your eyes are a picture of health. they're snowy white, mate.
Hey, but I got to go for a run. I don't think I could keep up with your running.
Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. I got to run. Otherwise, well, am I running away from things or towards things, Vassos?
Let's go with towards.
The people say, where are you running? You run. If you run far enough for long enough, you end up meeting yourself. You high five yourself on the way back, and there you are.
But I get fit because of that, from my mental side, not so much the physical side anymore. I need it.
And you do well-being products and things?
Yeah, so we, from the radio show, after I dumped a lot of weight, I end up creating a brand called Fade Fit, which is we become one of the largest sort of snack companies in the Middle East, and we're selling across 9 different countries right now. We've got protein balls, protein snacks. We've got 26 products. Actually, a lot of people want it here in the UK, so I'm trying to work my way out this way as well.
Beautiful. We went to our local sweet shop yesterday, and we bought some MrBeast more feastable product.
Huge.
Because here's the thing, right? Here's what happened. So Einar, who works on the show, who you've met in there, he went to LA last week, and he brought me back some Mr. Feastable chocolate bars, and he brought me back a multi-pack of 6, 1 for me, 1 for Tash, and 4 for the children, right? And I was so excited. I said, you're not going to believe this. After tea tonight, you've got your Feastables, your MrBeast Feastables. And I said that in the morning, and then throughout the day, I just ate all the chocolate bars. So I had to go last night, before they got home from school, to our local sweet shop, and I know that he sells these imported MrBeast Feastables, but they're UK packaging. Will the kids notice? I don't know. I'll let you know tonight.
I think they'll be all right.
All right.
Did you like
chocolate?
Oh gosh, it's the best. Have you seen? Because he has a share. Do you know how it works?
No.
So you unwrap a MrBeast Feastable, and then it's a really weird shaped chocolate bar because he thinks about everything because he's MrBeast, and so there's how you have they're designated chunks and you break them off.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's a bit that's shaped differently to the other blocks. And it's got the words share imprinted on it. It's that share bit.
Oh.
So people say, "Can I have a bit?" You go, "Yeah." And once you've broken off the share bit, the rest is for you. It's great, isn't it?
No idea.
Excellent. Okay, so your show, when is it on?
6 till 10, weekday mornings, Monday to Friday.
4 hours. Don't tell them you do 4 hours.
Yeah, I saw you guys 6:30. I like that.
Yeah, just say you do 3. That'd help us out. Right. And you have all the big guests on because they come to Dubai.
We do. We get a lot of big guests throughout the week, and we have a lot of fun. I do it with a guy from Liverpool called Big Rossi, a Scouser, Liverpool supporter, and Pretty Malik. She's from New York, but she's from India as well. So the 3 of us have been doing the show for 14 years together.
So you got the vibe, you got the time in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are the topics that come up on a daily basis?
Pretty much everything. I mean, we would have talked about the football. Congratulations to you guys last night.
Thank you very much.
We're having a big chat on that. We keep it local. There's obviously, it's probably a little bit tighter regulated wise in the Middle East of what we do on radio.
Example?
Like we wouldn't talk, obviously when it comes to relationships, we want to talk about relationships. We'll leave the sex part out of it. You know what I mean? We won't talk, we don't try to talk too much about the alcohol side of things as well. So we're respectful in that.
I think we're ideal for that market, aren't we?
I think we are.
We don't talk about sex anymore because there's no point. We don't drink anymore because there's no point
anymore.
We've been readying ourselves to join your gang.
Come over.
Oh my
we're ready to go.
You remember that show Wife Swap? We could do like show swap. You do a week here, we'll do a week there.
Yeah.
Don't be too good, Chris.
The only thing missing, Chris, from your visit to the UK is some of those protein snacks that you were talking about.
I thought you might brought some with you.
We wouldn't have minded a few of them.
I should have brought them. You know what?
They clearly work. Look at your biceps, man.
No, there's nothing there now.
There's nothing there.
I've been enjoying too much.
Your biceps are bigger than my triceps.
It's the bloke with cut-off sleeves at the shoulder. Yeah, well, not these things.
Not even see here. Yeah. This is just a little something I threw on. I left the sleeves at home.
Have you come to Dubai?
No, I've not been to Dubai.
I went once when Caroline was pregnant.
Okay.
20 years ago.
Oh, 20. It's a different world now. Come and hang out
No,
one day.
I would love to go. I would love to go. We nearly went, didn't we? We toyed about taking a plane full of listeners, and then had that opportunity to spit. But let's put it back on the agenda, back on the table. You get the big guest. So Tom Cruise came on your show.
Yeah, we've had Tom Cruise. I mean, yeah, like really big guests. In person was there. In studio, we had, I can't even think. We had Paris Hilton walk in. Lindsay Lohan. You know, Lindsay Lohan lives in Dubai.
Didn't know any of
Yeah,
this.
she comes into the studio often. So yeah, we get a lot of big names. Actually, a lot of Premier League football players also stop by.
Yeah, they do. They hang out there all the time. Big chefs go there as well.
Yeah,
don't they?
that's true. I found out something about the Premier League football players. I don't know if I should be sharing it here on the radio.
Go on.
Yes, please.
There is a shop, supposedly, I've never been there, in Dubai, where they sell all the fake handbags and gear, right? Yeah. And supposedly that's where a lot of the Premier League football players go. Now, when you go to the shop, they actually have photos of them on the wall. So they're buying not the real stuff when they come to Dubai, I got told.
That's incredible.
They've
Do
got all
they
the
know?
money. I don't know. What? Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they know, maybe they don't know.
I bought a Nike T-shirt from Vietnam last summer, right? And I bought it for £2. But the person who sold it to me said, "This is genuine. This is genuine Nike." So I said, okay, fine. Then I'll buy it.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think
maybe it's the same with the Premier League footballers.
Maybe that's what's going on. I think I've got to educate them somehow.
So what are you doing here? Tell us what you're doing here.
I got a wedding. My cousin Steffi's getting married, so we've just come out here to sort of celebrate with the family.
Where's that?
I have no idea.
London or outside?
London. It's like 20 minutes from here somewhere.
All right.
So she lives near Brixton. We went to. This is the first sort of real time I've spent in London where I've got to experience
Did you meet her
it.
fiancé?
Yep, lovely guy. His name's Robbie.
Okay.
He's a good British chap.
Shout out to Steffi and Robbie.
Robbie, yep, they're getting married, so we're doing that. And I've got to, just come out and just, sort of seen the place. Got my wife here, got my kids here as well. 3 kids with me as well.
Good for
Flew
you.
mum and dad out. We've had a big day. We've been hanging out. It's been beautiful. This place is, I forget how beautiful London is, you know. It's just such a beautiful, vibrant city. And
In the sunshine.
Yeah,
After we made it through to the... Did you watch the football last night?
watched it.
Where did you watch it?
Just at home. And I love that. I was in London watching England play, and it was so good to see them go through.
Good vibe.
Yeah, it was just such a great vibe. And you were saying you could hear screams on delay. I had the same experience. The neighbours must have been watching it on a feed that was
so
like
funny.
2 seconds
Yeah, so
quicker, and I
funny.
heard this, "Hey!" and I'm like, oh, they scored.
Yeah.
So it was brilliant.
Great. Well, it's lovely to meet you.
Mate, honoured. You're an absolute legend.
You're always welcome.
You're a legend, and thank you for having me on the
Okay,
show.
I'm going to tune into your show because we can get all shows everywhere, can't we, now?
Apart from this one in Marlow.
Yeah, apart from this one where I live. But I don't like to talk about that, and they really don't like me talking about that. Okay. Cheers, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Lots of love, man.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Virgin Radio.